Before we end every episode, I always like to surprise my guest and ask them, what is the 3 biggest life lessons that you've learned so far in your life?
I would say the first one is divine timing, because it's not our own timing. So God's timing. That's, to me, I have had to learn that it's a lesson. Anytime you have to keep learning a lesson, it's because God's like, okay, sweet thing, you are not getting this, but you will. So I would say that for sure, that, when things don't go your way, right along with timing, when things don't go your way, something didn't happen for you, it's so hard when things sting. But a lot of when we dive into that, of what that sting is, it's a lot of ego. It's a lot of pride. It's something that, an expectation we thought we were going to, or we thought we should have, or something like that, which all of that is tied into that. And the truth is, God's timing is not our timing. And so I've really had to learn that, and really take it as, like, if an opportunity doesn't come, or if something doesn't go, quote unquote, my way, it's because there's a reason for it. There really is. And I believe that, that there's a reason for everything. So all of that really tied into timing. I would say the second thing, that life has taught me is that we are all human. I feel like even when you deal with family stuff, I kind of talked about that, and, friendships, and, really being able to have compassion and empathy for people, and realize that we're all just trying to figure it out, and we're not going to get it perfect. Now, mind you, it doesn't mean you have to be a doormat in a romantic relationship. Doesn't mean you have to be a doormat in a friendship. It doesn't mean you have to, like I always say, God did say turn the other cheek, but he didn't say to stay standing there, so of course within reason. But I do think that, a lot of times we in the same with having all these expectations of people and things, and, we just get it all twisted, and all of a sudden, we're upset because someone didn't meet our expectation, but that's on us. Why did we have that in the first place? What were we hoping they were going to fill for us that, maybe there's some work we need to do ourselves. And so I would say that as well. I would say third, would really be the inward lesson, which, there's a book called Ego is the Enemy, and anybody listening to this right now, go read it. I don't care if it's on Audible. I don't care if you have to Amazon it. Go get it on Kindle. Whatever it is, digest that book, because it will hurt your feelings, and you will need it to. He is a wonderful, his name escapes me, and my best friend is going to be like, really, Jess? Because we talk about him all the time. But he is an incredible author. He also has Obstacle is the Way. He has a book on courage. Absolutely incredible. But I would say that a lot of the work and situations we find ourselves in, and the hurt and the pain and all of those negative experiences we end up seeing, there's a lot that can be done there's a lot that we can do for ourselves, and seeking inward, because the reality is, sure, we can't predict what's going to come our way. We can't predict who's going to hurt us or hurt our feelings or do something that we didn't, agree with or align with, but we do have the ability to figure out how we show up after that. And so a lot of that is going inward. A lot of your purpose, a lot of your why, a lot of staying connected to those things is looking in the mirror. And so I would say that would be the third thing that life has taught me, is that it doesn't matter how old I get. I want to be able to look in the mirror when I need to. And also I want to be able to have people around me who are like, I think you need to look in the mirror on this one. Because if you don't have friends around you who can tell you, sweet baby girl, that is not on them, that's on you. I don't know if you've got right friends. I'm just going to tell you, I don't think you got the right friends around you. Let me be clear, because the people I have around me are very, they're like, listen up, Jess. And I have those same conversations with them. And so I think, having those people are wonderful, but you got to be able to be okay to look inside.